Well, howdy, fellers and fellettes. I'm back in Vancouver. Well, I'm in Burnaby right now. Champlain Heights? Where am I? I don't know, it doesn't really say. I've decided to go for a wander. It's a beautiful day out today. She's pretty warm out. I'm sweating like a whore in church. Mainly because I'm completely out of shape and I'm basically a blob at this point. Got myself a snack. Look at this. Only cost me $1. You got your orange, you got your plum, and 2 apples. That's my fucking lunch. Only cost me $1, so that's alright. I'm fucking sick of eating like food because, or like, you know, food that's bought because I was on vacation for a week and all I could do was buy food to eat. So I'm making my way that way, which is, I guess, east, maybe, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna cross a little pedestrian bridge and then head down to the river and then wander my way back to, I guess it's only my mom's house now. So that's my plan. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for the next couple weeks. You're gonna get random shots. I'll take some footage here and there and have a chat with you, and I hope you all enjoy that. But if not, well, I mean, too bad, because that's what you're getting. So yeah, anyway, I'm enjoying myself. Gonna eat my lunch and mosey on my way. I've been out for 2 hours and I've made it almost to Metrotown Mall, but I'm, like I said, I'm heading southeast and gonna have an adventure. So join me or not, or well, I guess that's up to me, isn't it? Well, it appears as if I have located the pedestrian bridge over the street that I was talking about. Kerr? No, Kerr's back there. I don't know what street this is. Marine? Yeah, fuck, it doesn't matter. But here I am. I've crossed this bridge once before, and I didn't film it. I'm on the Grey Gum Trail, and look at that. Somebody's crossed out a little of the G there to make it look like Grey Gum Trail. Isn't that funny? I took photographs. I only took photographs. But now, look at this. You're getting the experience full on. I'm heading down that way. You can just barely see the river down there. So once I get on the other side, I've got to kind of weave. And then there's another bridge over Marine Drive. I don't know. This is Boundary Street. Look it up. I'm on the pedestrian bridge crossing Boundary, and that's where I am. So if that isn't exciting, then by howdy, you don't know what exciting is. Is that a trail? No. Okay, so I'm going that way and I'll figure it out. Isn't this exciting? Coming with me on adventures? Just say yes. I managed to find it anyway, so. Kmart Creek. Oh, fuck me. So this is kind of the point at which I start curving back and heading towards home base. Oh, God. Oh, there is a creek here. Well, I'll be dipped. Look at that. I mean, it's more of a gutter than a creek, but it's nice regardless. It's nice to be out of the direct sun because I'm sweating. This apparently takes me down to Old Marine Drive, and then I cross that and then go on the continuation of this trail and then cross New Marine Drive. It's not confusing in the slightest. And then I'm down, I go continue further, and I'm at the Fraser River. So there's that. And there's this. I'm sure lots of hijinks and, you know, different levels of mayhem take place here, you know. Drunken fucking, you know, activities and so forth. Don't see a lot of people wandering down here. I wonder why. It's literally fucking impossible to get to, and when you do get to it, you don't even know it's there. Typical. I mean, it's a thing, right? And I'll tell you, this right here is ideal piss rockin' fucking location. Take your pick. There. Wait, you just fire it right into the old fucking creek. Look, you fire it onto the trail. There's water running down there. So enjoy this because it's happening right now. And next stop, something else. Behind me is Old Marine Drive. You know, for a nostalgic Marine Drive experience, you go to Old Marine Drive. Found the other trail. Now I have walked this once, I think, only taken photos, and this is gonna help me cross New Marine Drive. So that's the thing that's happening on planet Earth as we speak. I'm yeah, done a lot of walking in the last 5 days, and today's no different. And it's Saturday. This is another weird thing. I'm out on the weekend. Very rarely do I go out on the weekend because I hate going out on the weekend because everyone else goes out on the weekend. But there's this. So there used to be, I think, Willingdon Youth Detention Center was right there. So, you know, imagine all the crazy hijinks that took place in here with all the juvies that used to come over, probably growing dope in the woods or eating some kind of a hallucinogenic mushroom. Imagine it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going, and this is all gonna be in one giant compilation called Lower Mainland Vancouver Trip Part 2. There might be a special guest star down the line from Australia. And literally less than 5 minutes later, here I am at the pedestrian bridge over New Marine Drive. I don't know where that goes. I'm not finding out. Is that a trail? No. So let's go over this bridge, and you can fucking join me on that trip, because I know how much you love things and stuff and enjoying stuff and things. This is New Marine Drive. As you can see, it's a huge improvement over the Old Marine Drive. I mean, I don't drive on Old Marine Drive because I wouldn't be caught dead fucking being seen on Old Marine Drive. I'm too much of a fucking baller. All those buildings down there at the end of the street, last time I was here, they weren't there. I was just like a gas station. But you know, you gotta make that Skrilla, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, baller. Here we are at some train tracks. I don't think trains use these tracks anymore. I mean, there's a fucking cement block on them up there, so I think the answer to that is no, they don't, Jeremy. I've been here before, I've taken photos. Somewhere deep, deep, deep on Facebook are these photos. Maybe they're just on a hard drive somewhere. So yeah, I think last time I came here, this trail was closed. But I went down it anyway because I'm a baller. I don't know if I mentioned that. But I'm a baller. Anyway, you can see I'm sweating bullets because Jeremy's fucking way out of shape. And it's hot and humid here. I'd be sweating in Calgary too, but just because it was hot and I'm out of shape. Really got to pull myself together, man. I'm losing it. Don't know what kind of adventures I'm gonna have in the next couple of weeks. A few more thrift stores. Fuck. Thought about renting a car and driving into the interior, but we'll see how that goes. I'm always so fucking urgently needing to like do something. It feels like while I'm here, but butterfly. You see it? It's a butterfly. Maybe it's a giant moth. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I feel like I urgently need to like fill my time up. Jeremy, what are you doing? You gotta fill your time up. Oh, it's fucking time's fucking moving. You gotta fill up every single day with a fucking 20-mile walk because, you know, that's what you do. I'm taking tomorrow off. Might go get a coffee or something, but fucking this walk was haywire. I don't even know why I agreed to do it. I was like, I said to myself, Jeremy, you should go do this walk. And I was like, yeah, it seems like a great idea. And now here I am doing this. Look at that fuzzy stuff. I mean, at the very least, I know that when I hit the water, hang a fucking Roger and start heading back to home base where I can chillax the rest of the day. That's a nice building. I wonder how much rent is there. Anyway, 3 minutes, that's enough. Here we see a bunch of what we call skunk cabbage. That's what this is right here. It smells kind of skunky. They usually have these big yellow flowers, but it might be too early. But yeah, you can see how big these plants are. There's one of the flowers on them. You see the thing sticking up there? It looks like a really anemic cob of corn. Of course, in Calgary, it just smells like skunk because everyone's fucking smoking dope all the time. Look at it all. This is all skunk cabbage, very primordial. It's like being back in the Eocene era where plants ruled the earth and lizards lived in caves and had above average intelligence. Now people barely have above average intelligence. Oh look, here we go. This is the railing. You can see up there, that's where I start heading fucking right. Back towards, well, you know where. Look at it. You can just picture the human shaped lizard man roaming the earth, looking at these plants saying, is there anything we can do with these? Answer's no. Here you see log booms on the Fraser River. Now they call the Fraser River a working river because it's still used for logging and, you know, industry and shit like that. So you know, you'll see log booms getting ready to get taken to the mill. I think there's a mill down there. There's a couple of mills down there. The airport is just across the way, so when you fly into Vancouver, you're usually flying over the Fraser River. That's Richmond across the way. And, you know, there's this. I've seen beavers swimming in here. I've seen eagles sitting on there. I've seen all kinds of shit. But this is an example of what you get. I'm wandering down the pike here. I've taken this path quite a few times, but I'm taking it again. Hey, there's a blue heron. Looking for lunch, I guess. He's enjoying himself. I can't zoom in on that, but you know what you do need to do is watch it on your 60-inch TV in 4K 60. Because that's what fucking real people do. And we all know real recognize real, man. And I'm a real one. Look at him go. It's absolutely insane. You should be fucking thanking me. Or not. Probably gonna eat some kind of a frog or some, I don't know what is happening. Anyway, thank me later. As a snobby Vancouverite, I used to be very much against this level of like progress, you know, taking down, there was a bunch of trees here. They were all fucking shitty trees, skinny fucking trees, not good for anything. And I was completely against it, you know, this urban sprawl scenario. But, you know, looking at it, you know, fuck it. These are really pretty. It would be nice to live there right on the creek like this. Yeah, you know, I got no problem with this. If you're gonna, you know, have to build apartments, you know, go for it. It's not really a big deal. Like I said, you know, if someone said, gee, Jeremy, do you want to live here right on the creek? And, you know, this is literally your backyard right here. Would I say no? No. Well, ho there. Aficionados of my channel may recognize this spot as the south arm of the Fraser River, with the airport across the way and Harbor Air Airport, where the air seaplanes land, right there. Now, what are you asking yourself? Gee, Jeremy, what the hell are you doing here? Well, I'm walking to Steveston, as I want to do. It's one of my favorite little, well, not little, it's a couple hours, but walk. I won't be filming continuously. The airplane taking off. I won't be filming continuously because I'm here to enjoy myself. The other day, all that filming that I did on the, what is it? I think it was still the south arm of the Fraser River. Boy, it was hot out. I was getting fucking crazy from the heat. You know what I'm saying? So, I went out nice and early this morning. Probably gonna be another 30-degree scorcher, but, I'm already, 45 minutes into the walk, so I'm gonna go, keep going, and if I see anything cool, you can join me. Yo, 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 my homies. Made it to Steveston. I'm sitting on the dock, drinking a coffee from the Steveston Coffee Company. Chilling like a villain. There's a nice breeze coming in off the fucking drink there. Bought some coffee beans to drink while I'm in Vancouver, even though I've got to make it with the fucking regular drip coffee maker and a really shitty blade grinder. I know what I'm doing. I'm sweating. I brought a cloth with me, but I seem to have lost it somewhere. you know, to wipe my brow. It's not a handkerchief because I don't live in Vancouver anymore, so I can't have a handkerchief here. I've got one in Calgary. Waiting for the fish and chip place to, well, I mean, it's open now, but I'm just waiting until I finish my coffee before I go over and get something to eat. I mean, I shouldn't really be eating. It's only 11 o'clock, but I'm not gonna hang around till noon, and then it'll be fucking even more fucking hot and more crowded. Anyway, look at this is I don't know, Fraser River. Is this the south arm of the Fraser River? I can't even remember anymore. Google it. Look, Google Steveston, and then see which river it is. I think it might be. No, it can't be. I don't know. Anyway, there's a dock. I've had a hot dog over there. That's a good story. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some kind of food, and then maybe you'll see me eating it. Well, not eating it, but you'll look at it anyway. Peace! Salmon tacos.
No, I don't want those.
Salmon tacos. Unbelievable. Oh, this SD card's running out of juice. Well, here I am at I don't know where this is, what this place is called anymore. There's BC Place where the BC Lions and the soccer team play. There's GM Place where the Vancouver Canucks play. I'm having another coffee from Honolulu Coffee because it's really good. It's the Victoria Day long weekend, so everyone in the fucking world is out, but I'm on a mission. I'm meeting someone at the train station it's a chance meeting, once in a lifetime meeting. Well, the battery shit the bed. That's pretty well par for the course. Anyway, probably didn't record anything, but I'm down here by what used to be a bunch of old fucking factories and train tracks and shit, and now everybody lives here. But I'm sitting here having a coffee from Honolulu Coffee because it's really good. And there's BC Place and there's GM Place, and the local sports teams play there. None of this stuff was here 10 years ago. They built all this stuff here, I don't know, because they can. But it's the Victoria Day long weekend, so I'm down here with a million other people who decided to come down here because they're haywire. And oh, this SD card's scaring me. But I'm meeting someone over at the train station at, well, what is now apparently 1:30. Because it's a once-in-a-lifetime deal. He's from Australia. You may remember him from YouTube, but I'm not telling you who it is, just in case I forget to film. Look, there's some people rowing a boat. That's good. But yeah, so I'm doing that. Sorry, I haven't filmed in quite a few days, actually, but you know, I've been busy. I'm a busy guy. I booked my trip back. I go back on the 2nd of June. That's gonna be fun. So anyway, here I am. Enjoy and join me. Oh, I'll give you some of this. This is, I guess this is still Falls Creek. There's the science world. I believe it's an entire world of science. I can't be sure, but it may be. There's a bunch of people rowing. I think that might be one of the descendants of the great King Iakea of the Iakea family. I'm not certain. You might have to Google that. some of these boats, like that one, I would imagine, is just basically somebody bought a boat and they live in it now instead of paying rent or mortgage fees. So that's real good. So basically that's hobolo living in there. There's fucking hundreds of people down here because, well, we're at the water and people like doing that, you know, especially if they come from somewhere where it doesn't have water. I don't know where that is. Even I got a creek in Calgary, and you know, this is basically just a creek, even though it's a false creek. So you got this. I'm heading over there soon, I guess. I'll slowly walk over to the fucking junkie park over there and watch the junkies shoot up or smoke crack or meth or whatever they're doing. Something nice, probably. It's a nice day for it, though. You know, if you're gonna be fucking on the pipe, wouldn't you like to be on the pipe here? No? Anyone? Yeah, it's gonna be full of hobolos probably as well, drinking. Well, not very many people drinking, you know what I mean? They're on the hard shit. You know, it'd be nice to, you know, in Calgary, all we have are drunks mostly, and meth heads and you know, heroin addicts. Here, you know, all you have are heroin addicts and meth heads, so it's nice to see the occasional drunkard. There's a water taxi. It's a taxi that you can take from different docks and go around the water in a taxi. So there's that. But yeah, there's the world of science inside of there. They've crammed so much science in there that the top's bulging. You can see the big... That was part of Expo 86. That building and that across the way, BC Pavilion, I think that is. Those are the only two things left from Expo 86, I think. The World Exposition that was held here in 1986, in case you didn't know. It went all the way from over there, under the Cambie Bridge, over there, that way. It was huge, man. I went every single day because I had nothing else to do. Anyway, there's a harbor taxi. Enjoy that. And the next time you see me, I'll be over there looking at hobolos. Join me. Well, what are we looking at here? Just a vacant lot? Is that what you think this is? It's more than just a vacant lot. This is the Value Village that I used to go to on Hastings Street here. This Value Village is where I had the fucking run-ins over and over again with the old man video game collector who was really pissed that Brandy used to work here and would get me dealios by fucking being the person who sorted through the shit before it went out on the floor. You know, she'd text me a picture of all the video games in the back, and I'd tell her to take certain ones out and hide them, or just hand them to me when I got there. And he was some mad. We used to wait here at the door, and he'd be right there at the crack of the door, right here, waiting to get in. Couldn't wait to get in. Little did he know, I had my stash fucking stashed somewhere else. He was so pissed at me. You know, a bagged fucking Nintendo Entertainment System with all the controls and shit like that for 10 bucks. He fucking saw me pick that up. He was taking pictures of me and fucking like telling other collectors or resellers that of what I was doing. Brandy worked back there in the in that little nook back there. That's where she sorted the shit. That fucking dirty bastard. I hope he's fucking dead now, you old prick. It's all about money, right? I used to pull up right here, park right in the front, and fucking get my shit on. I don't know if you remember, this is fucking like probably a decade ago, those pickup videos. but I'd come home with like 15, 20 fucking games. Some of them were shit, sure, but you know, some of them were aight. You know, I got fucking, what do you call it? Bunch of you just go back and look. So Brandy's gonna love this footage. I'm gonna take a couple of photos for her even, because that's how I roll. In fact, I might even be able to get into this property from the back. But yeah, so I hope the old man is watching from the fucking special place in purgatory that he ended up. Can't take money when you die. And that guy was on the verge of exploding every time he saw me, because I had it all going on, motherfuckers, yeah. Who's the Mac, man? It's that brother with a big hat, and that was me. That was me. But anyway, this was the Value Village on Hastings Street. That's a shithole down here. Fucking harsh, smells like piss down here. Maybe I could go up there and contribute to that. Anyway, enjoy. This is how it is. Fuck you, Value Village. Oh yeah, also fucking, I can't tell you how many GameCube and PlayStation fucking memory cards I palmed and stole out of this place. You know, I know most of you are fucking, you know, butthurt every time I mention fucking stealing something, but stealing from Value Village? Fuck it. When I first started coming here to collect games, video games were fucking $1.99. Think about that. Yo, 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 my homies, check it out. Where am I? I'm at the Rose Garden at Queen Elizabeth Park. Now let me get this over with right away. Smoked a lot of weed here. Rocked many a piss. I actually been drunk here. Last time I was here, everything was in the midst of dying. Now it's in the midst of coming back. You know? The fucking life cycle of the old plants. I'm getting a few sniffs of some pretty decent roses here. My favorite roses are yellow. Yellow and this orangey color. These ones smell the best to me. Also seeing if I can take any pictures of some bugs. Because, you know, bugs are great. I don't know if you know that about bugs. They're good. Oops. Like, look at this. Allium. One of my favorite plants. Because they're dope. There's a lawn bowling thing up there. Smoked a lot of dope in there. Gotta jump the fence though. Oh, jeez. My memory card is getting a little bit fucking on the lean side there. Yeah. You know, all those times I was coming to Vancouver and I was mad at Vancouver because of what Vancouver did to me. And then you come back and there's, you know, one of the people that you would come to see, who's, you know, a parent, is now dead. And it's weird because, you know, it's not really that I'm mad at Vancouver anymore. It's just that, you know, slowly but surely the things that bring me back are gonna vanish. There's another yellow rose right there. Check that out. That's a fucking decent rose right there. That smells really good. Lots of bees in here too. I think they have a beehive somewhere over there. I know what you're thinking. Oh, beehive. Right? No? But you know, all those earlier things I was saying where it's like, things have to change, I'm freaking out. But you know what? It's not the place I'm at that has to change. It's just kind of up here. You know, I don't want to be getting involved in any kind of fucking pity party or drama club scenario. I gotta fucking, you know, enjoy myself every single day and make do with what I can. There's a crow with a stick in its mouth. Guess he's making a nest. There he goes. I'm gonna keep walking around. No, look at that rose there. What's happening there? There's a big tower. Never climbed that because, you know, barbed wire at the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna head home, have a cup of coffee and chillax, head home, back to my mom's house. Maybe get another shot or two. But you know, I know these videos aren't that great, and you know, you're looking around, you're like, dude, Jeremy, you could make better videos than this. These out and abouts are just 5-minute snippets of fucking rose garden and shit. Yeah, you know what? You're not paying for this. Don't complain. What's the battery at? Okay, well, this thing could shit the bed at any second. But hey, yo, where am I? I'm at the University Endowment Lands in some kind of a wooden structure. I just found a fucking flashlight that looked like a Dalek left it here. Taking that home. Haven't really been filming much because I've been living instead of filming. Don't want to live through the fucking 16:9 on my camera. So, you know, that's the thing. It's more of a ponderous visit than a, hey everyone, look at what I'm doing visit. Got a coffee from Boulevard Roasting Company. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, I just took the bus out to UBC. I'm gonna walk through the woods, and I've only got 4 days left after this, and I'll be back in Calgary. Kind of mixed emotions going back, and just like it was mixed emotions coming here. But anyway, shit's gotta be done. It's weird, I bought 4 memory cards because I thought, oh, I'm gonna be here a month, I'm gonna fill them all up. I've filled one up. So there's this thing. I came here during high COVID, like basically a month after lockdown, on a Sunday once, and there was nobody here. It was fucking eerie, not a soul. But there's people here now because COVID's basically over. Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to that fountain, plug in this camera, and then go that way. Join me. Well, here's some exciting footage. Last time I went down here, I think this was all woods. We used to come in here and take 3 guesses what we used to do. That's right, smoke a lot of dope. That was it. This building's new, the road's new, that's new. I think these are, oh yeah. So I gotta fucking use it because of that coffee. As you well know, once I drink a coffee, I gotta use it. So I'm just gonna go that way. There used to be a particle accelerator down here. I don't think it's, maybe I can find it. Join me. Well, there's no end to finding a place to rock one out in the woods here. Mine was right around that area. I think you can tell where Jeremy went and fucking used it. Was right up in this unit right here. But there's a path right there. Now, here comes a cyclist or a wanderer or whatever. I'm gonna go that way, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe head down towards Marine, maybe loop through, maybe find my own trail. I don't know what they're doing, but they have no idea I'm here right now, so that helps. So yeah, fucking used it right in here. I've smoked a lot of dope all up in this bitch. Let me tell you, UBC Endowment Lands used to be our go-to place for mountain biking. We'd come out here and fucking hammer through these trails. There were no pedestrian-only trails back in the day when I was mountain biking through here. I used to get the biggest tires I could, big 2.5 knobbies. And just, we'd wreck the shit. Eventually they stopped allowing mountain bikes on some trails here that we used to use constantly. We used to fucking race through here, 30 fucking miles an hour on our bikes. Well, I've wiped out fucking so many times in here. There's a chain link fence there. Maybe I should go in there. That looks fucking normal. That doesn't, obviously the fence is there because fucking something good's in there. There's this. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know, when I see something cool. But this is like literally what's at your disposal in Vancouver. Like, oh, you feel like going in the woods? I mean, even though Brandy would tell me, Jeremy, this is not the woods. This is city woods. Well, I've been to woods now. I agree with her. This here is what you call city woods. Smoked dope over there. Well, I hung a Roger off the power line trail, and now I'm all up in this bitch. I mean, there were trails that weren't trails that we used to fucking mountain bike through. We wrecked the shit out of this place. Like fucking just our big knobby tires, dude. We'd come here in the pissing down rain, fucking just blasting through here. Like I said, these trails have been really like fixed up since. But you know, we'd come through here and there'd just be boulders and fucking mud. But I mean, you know, at least we get the option to come in here. It's a good 10 degrees cooler in the woods here. The woods, it's not the woods. I know, Brandy, fucking, it's not the woods. It's trees, but it's not woods. But yeah, it's a good 10 degrees cooler in here. So, you know, you have the opportunity to chillax down here. And I don't know what this is. Fucking see, look, sword fern. No bikes. You know, personally, I'd like to think I'm partially responsible for that no bike scenario. I literally, like, it was because we used to ride out here on such narrow trails that I cut my handlebars down to the width of my pedals. So if I knew I could get my handlebars through, I knew the rest of the bike could go through. Almost killed us a lot of the time, but you know, we were young and dumb. That's what you do, right? But yeah, it's really nice out here. Like I said, I haven't been filming. Been living my life through my eyeballs, not through the fucking lens, because I don't know. Like I said, coming back to Vancouver this time is kind of a, you know, melancholy scenario, considering my dad died. So having him not be in here fucking saying weird shit and whatever. But I've got his ashes. I'm gonna bring some of them back to Calgary, dump some in the creek by where he lived as a child, and maybe fire some in the ground in between his grandfather and grandmother's gravestones. I don't know. It's morbid, but I have to do it because, you know, I'm the son. Anyway, there's woods. Enjoy it. This is the trail right along Marine Drive. This used to be the worst trail. It was like mud and rocks. You couldn't drive like this guy on his fucking 10-speed. You couldn't do that. Like a 10-speed would just be fucking destroyed on this trail, but they've since fixed it up. Like if you came here when it was raining for a week, this thing was fucking just mud, rocks, roots, and fucking giant puddles that you were just like hoping a prayer when you hit them on your mountain bike. I don't know what it's like now because it hasn't rained one fucking drop since I got here. But this was the trail. This was the test. Like usually we'd come back on this trail because we'd be riding through the endowment lines for fucking hours, and then we'd end up at the far end, and then we'd come back this way because it's kind of like a dead straight line, right? Well, not dead straight line, but it's just, this one gets you right out of the endowment lines. But this was the fucking test. This was it. This was where you you'd bone shake your way out of the park on this. But like I said, you can see it's completely flat now. That guy was on a fucking 10-speed with tires this thin, and he's riding on it. Well, not a 10-speed street bike as they call it now, but yeah, this thing used to put my fucking 2.5 knobby tires to the test. Let me tell you that right now. There's nowhere like this in fucking Calgary. Nowhere. Nowhere. I mean, there's places where you can look and it looks like trees, but nowhere. It's a really nice walk though. It's only just pushing noon right now. Probably won't be back at my mom's house for an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe something like that. But, you know, 4 days from now, I'll be packing my bags, getting ready to go. Well, no, 4 days from now, I'll probably be at a thrift store with my sister. But I'll be packing my bags 4 days from now, needless to say, getting ready for my flight back to fucking Calgary. It's beautiful here, though. Even though there's a fucking main drag there, this is still really nice. Did I mention I've smoked a lot of dope in there? Holy fuck, I've been high in there. Yeah, and that's another thing. We used to ride our bikes through here at like max speed in the pissing down rain, getting soaked and muddy, fucking high as a kite. Fucking, we were some fucking high. One time, a friend of mine and me, we bushwhacked it in through something that looked like a trail on our bikes. And eventually the trail just ended. Like, we ended up in the middle of nowhere. Couldn't even hear the streets. And it was like 5 o'clock at night. And he was worried. He's like, oh my God, we're not gonna get out of here. We're gonna be trapped. I'm like, dude, I have an apple in my fanny pack and I got dope in my fanny pack. Dude, we're gonna be totally fine. Gucci golden. Anyway, off I go. Some kind of a bird in there. Not the kind you're thinking about. Filthy. Well, here I am, kicking it on the old school tip at Lonsdale Quay. I was here last time. You probably remember that from my video called I Went to Lonsdale Quay. And other such videos, having a macchiato, which is really good, from Nemesis Coffee. Oh God, I gotta go home a couple days. Home being Calgary, I mean, by default. Might go in there, I don't know. Might go over there, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna do next, to be honest. Go home. Home. My mom's place. I don't know. It's a couple more days, like I said, and then I'm on a plane back to Calgary to resume fucking normal business hours. But many of you might remember this location from the crazy video I broke my sunglasses, of course. I was sitting over there. Sorry for the bad edit, but the GoPro, as usual, shit the bed because the batteries on this thing are sucking the hind tit. I may have to upgrade the old GoPro. I'm not gonna upgrade the GoPro. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. The sun's coming out though, so it was fucking. There was a piss cutter wind blowing in off out of the east earlier, but it's gone now. Maybe I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, it's fucking, I don't know. It's gonna be sad to go back to Calgary though, you know, leaving the old moms fucking all on our lonesome. I can't move back, that's impossible, so yeah, that ain't, fuck off. So yeah, it's just gonna be another, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to leave, but I kind of want to get back because all my shit is there, right? You know, I want to sit down and play some video games and chill out, because every single day that I'm here, I feel like I'm obligated to go do something because, you know, I'm on vacation. I mean, look, well, there's this, right? No? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, this very well could be the last video I film. But, you know, also may not be. Maybe I'll go live on Instagram. Oh, everyone loves that. All one person that ever shows up and then fucks off right away. I don't know, it's downtown. Maybe I'll go over there and... maybe not. I mean, this is terrible footage. I should upload this as a completely separate video so that people don't get completely violently ill and sick to their stomach thinking about how they're gonna have to sit through hours of this kind of, you know, horrible narrated bullshit. Are they coming back? Yeah, here they come. I'll give you this one more. Look, they got smoke coming out tailpipe. As some kind of special feature. Look at them. This is free, by the way. You're not paying for this. Oh, they're so close together and doing some pretty complicated maneuvering. Here they're gonna. There's a bald eagle again. Juvenile bald eagle, I think. There they go back out to sea. Sea. It's an inlet. Anyway, that's all you're getting for now. You've had enough fucking airplanes and bald eagles. Go back to your homes and places of business. Is that a military plane? Could be a military plane landing at the airport. I've landed at that airport too. And this airport that's the water. So, and there's a mountain around here. I think that's Mount Washington. Maybe that is, I don't know. And you can go up there and look at it. Or not, I don't care. Fucking do whatever you want. But, boy, if you look at the ground here, there's just all kinds of weird stuff going on. So anyway, I'm gonna walk over there to that, and then I'm gonna go out for lunch with Brandy. So hopefully you're gonna get some footage of that. Anyway, that boat, I'll throw in the rope. So this is a once in a lifetime offer. You get a boat, right? That part. Rope, I'll throw in for nothing. So you do the math on that one. That's a deal. It's cheap at twice the price. Okay, well, 6 minutes and 37 seconds of me rambling. I think that's enough. You're gonna get some pretty interesting videos, except I'm in them. So there's crabs running all over the place. Oh, I don't want them on latching onto the old bird down there though, getting the old teeth in her. Okay. Comox Harbor. Living the dream. Off I go back to fucking Victoria, and I'll see you later.